Hi, my name is Daryl Phillips, and this is Bipolar Perspective, presented to you by Noir Apologia Gaming. Like, subscribe, share, follow, especially share. Can't get the message out without sharing. You got to share with your friends, family. Just make sure that people are knowing that there are people out there supporting them if they've got issues, if they got problems, like I have. Go to bipolarize.net if you want to have more content. It's a work in progress, just like I am, just like we all are. And also, you can donate there. I think there's a $1 minimum. It just goes to bills. Just goes to bills, that's all. So today's subject is pushing yourself. Pushing yourself isn't just about physically pushing yourself, obviously. We're talking about issues with psych stuff, low self-esteem, so forth and so on. So that's real easy for me to say. But I can tell you it was real difficult one time. Real difficult. And how do you do it? It's literally one step at a time. And how you're really going to do it, what's really going to help you, what is really going to help you is carrying your ingredients with you. Want to, venting, taking advice, taking that advice and going out somewhere and having no distractions and thinking about it and knowing you're not alone. All of these things are what you should have with you. Why? Because it will help you do your steps properly. Cleaning your house and filling your house and doing something inside your box, doing something outside your box, and looking back and saying, you know what, what's next? Every one of these subjects I discuss, this is the solution. But do it in your own way. Why? Because this isn't a dictatorship and you have to be you to do it. You're not going to be able to do it the way I do it necessarily, or the way I have done it, or the way I am doing it. You're just not. You're not me, and you're not somebody else. You're you. And you need to do it the way you need to do it. You got to figure that out. Hopefully I'm giving you tips and hints and suggestions along the way. This is a learning process for everyone. And because it's a learning process, you have to learn about yourself. I talked about months ago, educate yourself. Well, about yourself, though. That's the number one thing you should be educating yourself about anyway. Belief in yourself comes from knowing who you are, knowing the trends, knowing what you're most likely to fail at, and also learning what you're most likely to succeed at, and using those things, using your weaknesses to do things that are outside your box as well. Does that make sense? Your weaknesses don't have to be weaknesses in the way that everybody thinks of them as. And maybe you can't work on your weaknesses the way other people could work on their weaknesses. Then use it. That's what I try to get across to people. I hope that I do a good job at that. I push myself every day to make sure I understand what I'm saying out of my mouth. I don't just get on here and speak. I have to push myself doing this business because sometimes my body doesn't want to. My body says, no, you're not carrying this ingredient today. And I say, yes, you are. And pushing yourself means you have to go farther beyond what you even thought you're capable of doing. Does that make sense? It's not just going to the point where you know where you can go. You have to be able to push yourself farther than that. Does that make sense? That's how you climb the mountain. That's how you get to the top of the mountain. That's how you're able to look around and assess your life. That's the way that works. Now, this is a simple topic in the sense of there wasn't really a lot to say about this as far as what it is and how you do it. I tell you how to do it with the ingredients and with the steps. I hope that all of you guys and girls, of course, have a great night. I hope that you are understanding of one another, and I hope you help each other push yourselves. We're trying to make a community here, a community of people that understand one another. Because it seems like the outside world doesn't really care much. They just do their own thing. They just only care about themselves. We care about you here. So, may the Lord of Light guide you in all things. Goodbye.